Or welcome back to my channel, Tara Talks Books, where we talk everything bookish. So today I'm going to be doing my August TBR, and this TBR is going to be very much a Moody or Pile of Possibilities TBR, simply because I've read a few books this month, and a lot of them were 3 or 4 stars, but some of them just weren't hitting for me. So I'm not going to be as strict with my TBR this month and just give myself a lot of choices. There are 2 that I definitely want to try and get to this month. The first one is for the Wallflower Readalong that's currently going on. I believe it started last month with Again the Magic, and now they're going into the first book in the Wallflower series, which is Secrets of a Summer Night by Lisa Kleypas. I have already read all of the Wallflower series. However, I wanted to join along with the read along and do a reread of them because it has been a couple of years since I've read them. So I'm pretty excited about that. This was my second favorite one in the series, in the Wallflower series. The first one was Devil in Winter, but I really did enjoy this one. It will be my first time reading the prologue in this. Last time I did not own a copy of the book, and I just listened to it via audio. So I didn't get access to the prologue. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure why they took it out. Maybe it was some scene in it. I'm not sure. But I'm definitely interested to see if that changes my perspective of this book. So the Wallflowers it's a group of 4 women who are considered wallflowers, and they kind of have to use their wits to find a husband, and they kind of scheme a little bit to try and make that happen. And this one actually follows Annabelle Payton, and Annabelle needs to find a husband to kind of save her family from ruination or disaster. So she's looking for a nobleman to marry. However, her most interested suitor is not that. It is Simon, and Simon Hunt is I believe he is a self-made man. He is definitely interested in Annabelle, however, not in the way that she wants him to be. She wants a marriage, and he's nope. But obviously things change, so it goes from there. I definitely enjoy this one, and I hope it will live up to what I remember of it. The next one is the first one in B and I's Historical Romance Book Club. We created Tea and Biscuits with Tara and B. It's a historical romance book club, and the community chose for us. We gave them options, and they voted on Her Ruthless Duke by Scarlett Scott. I'm so excited to read this one. I really enjoy Scarlett Scott. So it says, conscientious seducer, cunning spy, confident scoundrel, Trevor Hunt, the Duke of Ridgely, has been called many things, most of which are true. Reviled by his family, hated by many, he's earned his reputation in the seedy streets of London and in more than his fair share of bedchambers. But battling deadly foes and irate husbands failed to prepare the Duke for the most troublesome role he's played yet, guardian to one maddening hoyden. Lady Virtue Walcott has spent most of her life abandoned, ignored, and forgotten. She's used her unfortunate circumstances to her advantage, filling her time with books and knowledge, yearning to build an independent life for herself. When her father's sudden death leaves her the ward of a ruthless former spy, her world is instantly upended. An innocent ward is a burden Ridgely never asked for, and he'll do anything he can to see the chit wedded and his duties happily ended. There's just one problem. He can't stop thinking of ways he might put the luscious Lady Virtue's sharp tongue to better use than the pointed barbs in his direction. And then there's the matter of the unknown villain who's trying to kill him. Best make that 2 small problems, one deuced enticing and the other downright dangerous. So this one just seems action-packed and super fun, and I'm so glad that this one will be our first pick for our historical romance book club. I'm so excited. So those are the 2 that I definitely am getting to. I'm very excited about those, so I can't wait to read them in August. The next one is actually one that came out last month, and I'm super excited to get to. It's the 4th one in the Windy City series, and that one is Play Along by Liz Tomforty. I know this one follows Isaiah and Kennedy, and I know Isaiah is the brother of Kai from Caught Up, and it's a baseball romance. I believe Kennedy is the trainer, like the physical trainer for the baseball team, and it's like a fake marriage in Vegas baseball romance. I'm so excited for this. I've heard such excellent things about it, and it's one I'm excited to get to. The next one I'm actually going to pick out of my jar. I do have two already that I've already picked and I just haven't read yet. I am in the middle of Kristen Hanna's The Nightingale, and that one, I don't know, it's good. I'm having trouble getting through it simply because it's like I'm not in the mood for it. So that one will just be shelved for a little bit until I get to it. And then the other one is a shorter book that I want to read with physically with my eyeballs. Whereas the one I pull out of here, I might want to listen to audio, so I should be able to get to it. So without further ado, let's pull out our pick. Ooh, so I got The Push. So The Push is by Ashley Audrain, and this is I want to say it's like a psychological thriller mystery, maybe? So it says, a tense page-turning psychological drama about the making and breaking of a family and a woman whose experience of motherhood is nothing at all like what she hoped for and everything she feared. And so I'm just here for that, and I've heard good things about this one, so I'm excited to actually get to this. And I feel like I do need a little bit of break from some romance, so this will definitely do that for me. Then I have 3 audiobooks on my Libby shelf that I really should be getting to that kind of just came in, so hopefully I will get to those. The first one is Never Blow a Kiss by Lindsay Lovis, and this one I don't know much about. I just know it's a historical romance, and B over at Mama Needs to Read Romance actually read it and enjoyed it, so I figured I'd give it a go. And then I also have, again, Secrets of a Summer Night, and that one's because I'm probably going to listen to some of the book audio. And then the last one is Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields, and this one I believe is a cozy fantasy. I put it on my list because it was part of the Black Cat Book Coven book club. I think it was either last month or the month before, but unfortunately it just didn't come in time for me to read it that month, but I definitely am still interested in it, and so I definitely want to give it a go. So I'd like to get to one of 2, maybe both of the books in my Kindle library. They are both I believe considered novellas. One is 92 pages and one is 176, which I think would still be considered a novella. But the first one is The Sailor's Song by Daria Vernon, and this is a pirate romance, maybe? Pirate mermaid romance? I don't know much other than that. And I've read Daria Vernon before and have enjoyed her historical romance. So I definitely want to give this one a go. And then the next one is Caution in Love by Kay Rodriguez. And I heard about this one from Kaylani over at Kaylani Simply Me. And I know this is a novella and it's a romance. I don't know much more than that. And again, it's kind of novella length, so I figured I could get through it. So that way I'd be able to get through a couple more on my Kindle shelf. So I don't think that I'm going to get to all of those this month. However, I gave myself a ton of options because I'm just kind of in that moody sort of reading mood right now. So I didn't want to do a strict TBR for myself because I know myself. I'm not going to stick to it. So again, when I give myself options, it definitely helps when I'm in this type of reading mood. So those are all the choices I have to read this month. I will pull from some of those. I might get to some, I might get to all, we'll see, I don't know. Let me know if you've read any of these in the comments below. If you don't feel like commenting anything and you've made it this far, go ahead and leave your favorite face emoji, kind of letting me know what mood you're in. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Bye!